I've got Fernando Carrera. Thanks for coming on, Fernando. You've had another awesome month. The month of August had a huge amount of production for you and your team. So I just wanted to cover a couple tips with you. But I think the first one would just be, did you feel with August, is there anything that you felt contributed to a lot of the numbers that you put in? And I mean, let's talk about the energy industry because a lot of the customers that went in were energy customers. So maybe talk a little bit about timing. I know when I mentioned to you before that we were going to do this interview, you weren't sure whether you were, able to contribute a few tips or not. But I think timing is a big thing that happened in your business. And maybe if you could discuss that a little bit with like timing the energy industry, the plans, and everything like that.
Yeah, sure. Definitely timing is a key thing because obviously we have super competitive rates, and that makes our job easy, our job in the business easier, obviously. And not only that, Zoom has been amazing in giving us, this crazy bonuses that they're literally life changing. Because I mean, they say the average Canadian could go bankrupt with $200. Well, imagine switching one home and collecting $300. Kind of nice. And then we've had dozens of homes switched in better positions as far as some savings and stuff too. So yeah, I mean that's the timing and everything being with, especially with the Zoom Energy and the people that are working with me that also come from the same industry, that understand the gas electricity industry. And it's a good time to lock in. The winter's around the corner, so it's a good time to also get out of the RRO. So the regulator rate option, so because obviously it's super high. So yeah, Zoom is it's a great place to be in Zoom right now. Yes, that's hopefully I covered that for you. And
No, you
yeah, a
did.
lot of my customers, okay.
So I mean, I think one of the things too with timing is timing is exciting when it happens, but I think the thing that people overlook is being prepared before that timing period occurs. And I think that's something that I'm not sure if you give yourself enough credit for, but there was a season where learning how to gather Zoom customers, learning about Zoom, how to explain Zoom, how to answer questions. These are all things that you may not think are important at the time, but becoming a professional and an expert becomes very important when the timing hits, because it's kind of a frantic time. You don't have time to learn everything at that moment. But when you've spent the time to learn things, when the timing hits, you're prepared and it just flows. And I think people that are frustrated with the timing right now don't realize that proper preparation prevents poor performance. So maybe you could talk a little bit about and tell everybody how to be prepared. When the timing hits in their business, what should they be doing in the off season to get prepared so when the timing hits, they can take advantage of it?
Okay, I get what you're saying. So basically, I mean, you got to take the right steps, obviously, as far as sitting down with your leaders or whomever can help you, understand the bills and understand how everything works with the gas electricity, especially. And also, funny enough that I've been here long enough that I should know a lot more, but I'm still learning too. And recently enough, discussing with you and Jordan as well, I found out that we still have Zoom Energy rewards for everybody. I didn't realize that. I thought we only had Zoom Extras. So I've been promoting the Zoom Extras. I've learned about the programs. Obviously, you want to get involved in those programs. Make sure that you're your own customer from Zoom, and make sure you understand how to read your bill, and then take advantage of all the loyalty programs that we have, the two loyalty programs that we have, because there's lots of savings there, lots of value for your customers and yourself, where you can collect, gift cards every single month for Amazon, for basically any favorite store that you might have, you can collect. And then that's essentially more savings for the customers yourself, and it adds a lot more value. And so, I mean, I think that's sort of where you're going to, or with this, right? So obviously learn how to read your bill in and out, inside and out. Learn how to read the competitors' bills in and out, because I mean essentially it's the same thing. And then that way it's easy to compare things, right? It's easy to put these bills in front of people and make them understand. Look, this is what you're paying. This is what you can get with us. This is this is where we can keep a little more money in your pocket, and also we bring a lot more value to the customer. So I guess that's where we're going at with this question.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah. Yeah, so
I
that's
mean,
what I would say is definitely take your time, make sure you're your own customer, and make sure you learn why you're paying the things you're paying in your bill, so that way you understand how to explain it to somebody else too. That's all.
yeah, and I think that's a lot of the credit that you deserve right now is because you've taken time to learn some of those things, become an expert. I want to ask you, are there moments where, let's say, maybe if you don't have a meeting booked or maybe you don't have anything scheduled with ACN, are there moments during the week or during the month where you say to yourself, hey, you know what, I'm just going to go check out this website or check out this video, or I'm going to go see if something's updated, or I'm going to go learn something myself on my own without being told to by your upline or encourage you? I'm sure you can think of many moments like that. Do you find that's something you schedule, or do you allow that to happen organically when you have free time?
I think it's a natural thing because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy, and when I can save them money, even great, amazing. And give them more value. But yeah, absolutely. Especially with all the tools that we have, and I'm sure I still got to learn more stuff in ACN. But there's a lot of tools that we can go and just sit there. Like, and I do go into ACN Compass quite a bit more now, so I don't have to. I should know. I've been here long enough that I can go to ACN Compass and look at the different promotions that are happening every single month and what happened the previous month and what changed, and also listen to the videos that corporate puts on there and the leaders and the VP of sales and what's coming up and what's coming up in the future. They share their vision, and yeah, definitely I encourage everybody to go ACN Compass. To our website, the ACNteam.com. There's a lot of stuff that you've put together. You've taken the time to really help us and kind of put it in one spot where we can learn everything we can and take advantage of the full business opportunity, because obviously there's a lot more in the ACN team that we have put together that's specifically for us. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that we have leaders like you guys to help us make things even easier or simpler than they already are, because it is simple enough. And yes, I definitely encourage everybody to go to ACN Compass, go to the ACNteam.com and look at videos and watch videos. You don't have to watch everything once, watch it once in a while, but I do. That gets me excited. And yeah, the testimonials get me excited too, especially, hearing the guy from Texas that has over 100,000 business partners in his team, and how it all came across, how it all went about, and how if he hadn't talked to the person at the restaurant, he wouldn't have had that many team associates in his business, right? So yeah, all the amazing things that can encourage you and motivate you and help you and change your mindset, because the key thing is mindset and making sure that you're going to persevere and you're going to move forward no matter what. Nothing's going to stand in your way.
That's awesome. Thank you, Fernando. I really appreciate it. And Fernando, just like you were talking about that Presley Swaggerty video and stepping out of your comfort zone and learning things, Fernando, I want to give him props right now for stepping out of his comfort zone. And he's with his brand new IBOs, top customer gatherers, and going out and gathering customers. A little bit of a different way than he's used to, but nevertheless outside of the comfort zone. And that's the reason why you've got a successful business last month. This month, you've already off to a fast start, and we're excited for you. So thanks a lot, Fernando. Really appreciate it.